How much does this fragrance, which smells like Prada Luna Rossa Black, how much does this fragrance really smell like burnt rubber or a car tire? Stay tuned to find out. Welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, the Centrovert. Now, given that it's cooler outside and it's the festive season, the holiday season, I wanted to kind of do a quick review on a scent that gives off a more cozy vibe. This scent right here is called Bvlgari Black. In my book, this is a classic. It came out in 1998 and the perfumer is Annick Monardo. Now, the genre of this scent, like the similar scents that are on the market right now, okay, that smell like this are Prada Luna Rossa Black, as mentioned in the intro, and Van Cleef and Arpels Midnight Imperious, which is discontinued, and I myself haven't gotten my nose on that because it's discontinued, and it's going for a hefty price now on the market. This smells like those two scents. For sure, I know it smells like Prada Luna Rossa Black because I've smelt that. I'm gonna put up the notes right here. Does this smell like, does this really smell like burnt rubber or car tires? Well, I mean, if you can look at the concept of this fragrance, you'll see the bottle. This is the bottle right here, right? It looks like a hockey puck, but I think in actuality it's meant to simulate like a car tire, right? When you look at it from this point, you'll see Bvlgari name etched into the rubber here, and this is actual like rubber. You can actually feel it. Let me show you the atomizer here, the sprayer right here. I mean, the sprayer is not, yeah, you can barely see that. It's kind of like a straight shot. It doesn't have a wide distribution. It's more of a straight shot. And so there's not that much that comes out. But I think, that might be the point of this fragrance. This fragrance is not a fragrance that's loud, okay? It's something that's meant to kind of stay close to the skin. It doesn't project that far. When you spray this scent, there's no alcohol burn off. So right away you get the scent. In my book, for the price that you pay for this, it's high quality, all right? So on an initial spritz, you're gonna get a very, very pleasant blend of, some slight citrus, a vanilla smell, and a light leather, a light rubber smell. And in that first blast, it's so pleasant that you're gonna start thinking to yourself that all this talk on the YouTube fragrance community or on those fragrance websites about this having this off-putting rubber tire smell, all that talk is false. But then after 30 seconds of spraying this, you're going to start to smell that burnt rubber or car tire smell. And yes, to some, it may be off-putting. Actually, to more than half the people, it probably is going to be a bit off-putting. But the thing with that burnt rubber, burnt tire smell is that it's not, like when you put your nose to where you sprayed it, it's not going to be something that's going to be like, it's not going to burn your nose. It's not going to be like something that's like so awful. It's just going to smell like, it's going to have that burnt rubber smell, but it's going to be very smooth. Like you're going to sense a bit of sweetness, dark sweetness from both the amber and the vanilla mixed in with that burnt rubber smell. So it's not gonna just be a strict burnt rubber smell and nothing else. No, there is gonna be a bit of that burnt rubber, but it's gonna be mixing with like a slight undertone of nice sweetness. And of course you're gonna get leather, right? And I guess the leather you can say mixed in, it kind of helps to give it that burnt rubber car tire smell. But in actuality, the green tea, or tea note I should say, is apparently what is responsible for the burnt rubber smell in this fragrance. Why? Because the tea note that they're using here, according to the perfumer, is supposed to represent a smoky black tea that is made or more popular in China, a particular area of China. And the name of that specific tea is called lapsang souchong. Sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. I'll probably put it in the description below. But that's what the tea is based on. That tea apparently is supposed to have a smell that's very reminiscent of burnt rubber or car tire. So that's what's in this thing. If there was ever a fragrance that would have a rubber smell in it and that it smelled good, this is how it would be done. This is what this fragrance kind of gives off to the person wearing it and to the others around that person. And like I said, it doesn't project too far off your skin, so it's not going to be a situation where it's loud, it's going to be obnoxious. It's meant for a more intimate situation where if you know someone's going to be close around you, someone's going to maybe hug you, they'll be able to smell it in that case, or you're just going to have a significant other kind of, you know, cuddle and snuggle with you, then they'll definitely smell it. So it's definitely more a fragrance that you know is more useful, I should say, for those moments where you don't want to be, you know, you don't want to walk into a room and have everybody know you're there. It's not, this fragrance is not that. It's meant for more intimate surroundings, right? And you know, if you want to avoid having that burnt rubber smell when you expose yourself to the public, you want to wait at least 30 to 45 minutes after you spray this on yourself to go out, right? As long as you do that, once that 30-45 minute period is over, that burnt rubber tire smell is going to move into the background. You'll barely notice it. And what comes to the forefront is the type of smell that is more prominent that you'll get in Prada Rossa Black, and what some people say is in Midnight in Paris, which is that smooth kind of vanilla latte mocha type of, you know, very smooth, sweet, dark, slightly powdery scent that's just really amazing. And it's something that, in my experience in this fragrance game, you don't get that smell often in many other fragrances. Like, this is something where, you know, you only have a particular group of fragrances in the market right now that give off that similar smell, and those three fragrances that I mentioned, including this one, gives off that smell. And it's a beautiful smell. Like, it's very, very suitable for intimate occasions, and it's very gentlemanly. Like I said, it's not something that's going to jump off your skin and disturb people. Given that the smell is kind of more darker in tone, it's more sweet, it's more meant for fall and winter, but I would even wear it in spring too, just because it doesn't project too far off your skin. And I would use it in the daytime because it doesn't project again. It's something that's close to your body, so you're not going to disturb people around you. If you're someone who's not willing to spend the money that you would have to spend for the Prada fragrance, which I think is I think right now 80, 90, maybe even $100 or more, and also you don't want to spend the money on Midnight in Paris, which is obviously inflated prices right now in the market because it's been discontinued, you can get something like this for like 40, $50 tops. I got this, the tester, with no cap, for $35. So again, for what this fragrance is, for what it gives you with this smell, I would say it's probably definitely worth the price if you want to have a smell like this in your collection. You can't go wrong, in my opinion. Much appreciated for you watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Holla back.